Sadly, we recently lost the Spaceman himself, Mr. Ace Frehley. He was part of the legendary band Kiss, had an incredible solo career, and was a huge influence on guitarists that spans decades. Tonight, me and some of my friends list our top 10 Ace Frehley related songs right here in the Hairband Basement.
This is the hair metal theme for the Hairband Basement Show, where I talk about hair metal and stuff and things.
Welcome to the Hairband Basement. I am your host, Basement Brian, and I got a fantastic panel of former guests here coming to visit the basement once again. Got Jay, who's been here numerous times, and Nate Danger from the Rockin' Danger Show here on YouTube. Welcome back, boys. Well, the reason we're here because of the shit news that happened a few days ago. The passing of Ace Frehley, fucking co-founder of Kiss, legendary guitarist. It's just shit news. We're getting older and our heroes are passing on. There, is that the authentic one from back in the 70s?
Kid, that's the name. Kid, they may look insane.
No. This is just
No, it's just his head. It's a bust.
Yeah, it's a bust.
Is this some kind of bust?
Well, it's very impressive, yes.
I got all the busts.
Nice. Nice.
No, those 70s ones were the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember those as a kid. I remember those. But so I had everyone on here. We're gonna go in our top Ace Frehley songs. That includes his solo stuff and his time with Kiss, because it's stupid to separate Ace from Kiss. That's just dumb. Just ask the band back in 1980 when they did that in real life. But so we each got 10 tunes, counting them down. So I'm gonna go by what I got on the screen here. So Jay, why don't you lead us off with your number 10?
Well, I mean, are all great songs, so I can't go on a 1 through 10, so random order. But I'll start with the newest one on my list, be "Fighting for Life" off 10,000 Volts.
Nice.
You know, Steve Brown helped him out with that record, and the end result was phenomenal. Ace's playing is fucking great. Sounded as good as he ever did. A little bit more of a modern hue on it, production wise. I think it's a smart idea. Fucking great album. Great song.
I agree with you on that. I think it was a really solid album that I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I thought it was really good.
I mean, that's not a knock on Steve Brown, because Steve Brown does phenomenal. But I kind of wondered, the older school versus a little bit newer school, how that was going to mesh.
I dug this album. I really, really like that song. That song was going to be an honorable mention. I actually had it on my list. I found this to be a little difficult because I had to wean some off. Yeah. And Fighting for Life was definitely on my list, but it got cut. And the only reason because I don't think Ace played guitar on that solo.
Okay, so when I first listened through that album, I knew Steve played on some of it.
Yeah, he did all the track. He did all the solo tracks ahead of time, and Ace had to emulate him. And "Fighting for Life" was one of those songs where I think Ace got lazy, and he said, it sounds so good, I don't want to mess with it." Yeah,
I guess maybe we'll find out someday who played on what, but to me, that was one song. I mean, it's a little heavier, but
great song.
Rhythm-wise, to me, it sounded more like something that Ace had a bigger hand in writing. Some of the songs you can clearly tell that Steve wrote this lick or whatever.
Yes.
I didn't find "Fighting for Life" to be quite so obvious, I guess.
No, I think the song, absolutely. I think Ace had a definite part in writing it. I just think that the solo itself in that song, that's one of the the solos that I just said, I don't think it's Ace. I can't see it being him.
Because I didn't have anything on my 10 from that album, though I like the album. I did have my honorables. I had on my honorables the title track and "Cherry Medicine." I like that tune. It's Ace doing a pop song. Like, it's just so,
I love
so great.
Cherry Medicine. man.
Yeah.
I love you, Jerry Madison.
There you go,
It's
folks,
great.
singing right here in the basement. But yeah, it's a good album. I'm not gonna knock it. It was a really good album. Uh,
Good pick,
all right.
man.
Yeah, definitely. I
Thank you.
definitely. All right, Nate, what's your first one on your list?
You know what? My number 10 is going to come in off of Frehley's Comet. And the song is going to be Dolls. And Dolls is kind of a strange track. I got an emotional attachment to it because of things going on in my house. But yeah, Dolls, it reminds me of like
Well, blow up
Ace
dolls.
Frehley. Pardon me?
Had blow up dolls at home at the
Well, not really blow up dolls, but the whole concept of the song I like. It sounds like Ace Frehley's take on like he took the Who's Bob O'Reilly and he wanted to make something
Okay.
similar. And then, you know, even I feel like a little bit of Ozzy and his vocal line and stuff. Something of Diary of the Madman. It feels that way to me, and I
Okay.
just think it's a great song. It gets stuck in my head. It's different, you know. It's not your straight up rock song,
Yeah.
but I
You're
think it's
right.
a fantastic song. That
Nice.
makes my
Okay.
number 10.
Nice. Nice. I have a few from that album where I think the first half of that album is stronger than the second half, but still, it's got some good, really good tunes on it. That
Yeah.
being one, I'm with you
I
on
got a
that.
couple off there,
Yeah.
also.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna
Yeah,
overlap.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh
One
yeah.
thing you mentioned it, that not being your typical song, but if you look at Ace's solo catalog, pretty much any of his albums, there's a song or two that are just a little bit
Off the
left
cuff.
or right of center,
Different.
however you want to say it.
Yeah, it was like
And
different.
I think that's cool as shit. He
Yeah,
wasn't,
why
I
not?
love that.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
why
wasn't
not?
afraid to try something that he wanted to try, and that's mad respect for the guy.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with
Absolutely.
that. I agree with that. All right, my number 10, I went with a Kiss song. If I see, I'm not old enough to have the debut album when it came out in '74 because I was like 2 years old. But being someone back then picking up this album and you put that thing on, the first thing you hear is my number 10 song, Strutter. Fucking great tune. That's your first dose of Ace. Unless you lived in the New York area and saw him live, that's your first dose of Ace. Oh, great one. Just a great one.
Got a fucking blistering guitar riff in that
Yes.
chorus.
Yep.
Man,
I love the debut. I'm such a massive fan of the debut. I went a different route because obviously I'm a huge Kiss fan.
Hmm.
Uh, since day one, I decided on my list I was going to do nothing to do with Kiss unless Ace was fronting it and cut out some single songs. But I could have
Yeah.
put, because otherwise I would have put all Kiss songs.
That's I was kind of the same way. I didn't want to put the Kiss songs I have on here. It's Ace has something to do with it and why they're there. For that one, for me, that is the world's first hit of Ace, you know, in '74.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I put it there. That's all. I start
Great song.
on my station head show this past Friday. I had a tribute show to Ace Frehley, and that was I started the show off with that because again, that's everyone's first hearing of Ace as a guitarist, and on the world stage, I guess you can say. Um,
Speaking of
I-
Strutter, have you listened to some of the demos and stuff from like 73 and different things? Like there's an extended version of Strutter where it's longer and they just jamming out and it's like it's just awesome.
that's total '70s. That's a '70s thing, you know, just jamming out on a song, keep it going. So, well, we'll end it.
Well,
We'll end it when someone finally goes like this to everyone else to know when to stop.
I
fade it
call it
out. Keep it going.
Freebird syndrome.
Let me say this. Canadian Jason was supposed to be here tonight, and he had reasons he couldn't come on. That's because my new policy here in the basement, it's a Canadian limit. But
Yeah. And
his
I
his
won.
and you're the one. That's right. That's right. I got him. His first one on the list, I'll read off what he had, was Speeding Back to My Baby from Frehley's debut solo album from '78. That's what he
Speed back
had.
to my baby. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Not to-
I think that's the best one out of the 4 solo albums from '78.
Definitely.
All right, your second one, Jay.
Oh, I'm gonna dive into the Kiss stuff. God of Thunder, but not the album.
Mm.
VH1 did the Rock Honors shit in like 06, and Ace played with Slash, Tommy Lee,
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
That was killer.
That
Oh,
motherfucker
yes.
ripped. Oh,
Yeah.
I remembered it, and then I saw somebody post a clip of it on Facebook, and I'm like, fuck yes, it's making my list. So there you go. I mean, I love that song anyway. It might be my favorite song off of Destroyer, definitely in my top 5 from the 70s. But just that performance is burned in my head.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on TV, just going, "Hold," because that's when Ace was not talking to the rest of the band were not
Right.
talking to him, and he
Right.
came out and fucking killed it with that all-star lineup. Fucking Rob Zombie nailed the vocals on that too. He put balls on them more than you would think, because I have something with Gene singing. Whenever he sings a Kiss song, it makes Kiss sound more badass.
Oh, absolutely.
But
Rob
The
Rob
whole
Zombie is
radio
Zombie,
side of this
awesome.
stuff was
yeah. But Rob Zombie took that badassery and put a big fucking hairy, sweaty pair of balls on it too. It was like, holy shit. And you're right, it was a fucking great version of that song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I actually took it and used this fucking shit I have on my laptop and made an MP3 out of it. It's somewhere on my laptop for shits and giggles. I think it blows Kiss's version out of the fucking water. But
Yeah, it was really good. I remember watching it going, holy shit. That's a big fuck you to the rest of the band, Ace, and you did it well. Huh. All right, Nate, your second one.
Okay, my number 9 is gonna come off of Psycho Circus. I wasn't that impressed with Psycho Circus, but I can tell you the 2 tracks that I loved were the opening track, and I loved Into the Void by Ace Frehley. He took the lead and he delivered exactly what I wanted. I mean, as a Kiss fan, we all wanted the original 4 to come back together and create that magic, and unfortunately we know what happened with the album. It was a complete disappointment to me, but there's a few standout tracks, and Into the Void was exactly what I wanted from an Ace Frehley track at that point in time. It was great. It sounds like a 70s Ace song.
Exactly. That made my honorables, actually. That is
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But you're right. That I don't know. That album was, oh man, just it was schizophrenic. It was all over the place.
Yes.
Like they
Yeah,
had
and
the-
it was
they-
trying to be, first off, once we realized that all the members aren't playing, Ace only played on a couple of tracks,
Yeah.
Peter played on a couple of tracks, it was
They
just,
did one actual song together, didn't they? You wanted the best, you got the best song.
yeah,
They
you
all
wanted the
sang on
best.
that, yeah.
That's where they all sang together, but they didn't all play on it.
Yeah.
The only track, I think, so Into the Void had Ace playing on it, had Peter playing on it, but I don't think Gene and Paul played on it. Like nobody played on anyone's tracks. It was all just like a separate, let's try to put together and mash an album together.
Yeah. And then in true Gene Simmons, that sell more shit fashion, said, "Oh yeah, Kiss got together and made a new album together."
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't know about that.
Gene is pretty crafty at making money. You gotta
I guess so. I guess so. He'll put his fucking face on anything and just fucking sell
right.
it. Put the Kiss logo on it, and there you go. Damn.
I've been waiting for the Kiss toilet paper. You know that's coming soon.
But it's just
Speaking
Gene's
of which,
tongue.
I think there is Kiss toilet paper, man. But speaking
Pardon
of
the pun, but no shit.
But Brian, you mentioned Strutter, And if you listen to Into the Void, I'm sure Peter Chris is playing drums on that, but he does like the strutter fill in it, so it's Into the Void, and he does like this do do goo do goo do goo
Oh,
goo.
okay.
Like it's like the same fill that he does in Strutter, he does Into the Void.
Nice. Nice. Well,
Yeah.
all right. My next one, my number 9, from Hotter Than Hell, another Kiss song, Parasite. Fucking song's awesome. It's just an awesome song.
What a song!
Ace wrote about one of his ex-girlfriends stalking him. Like, fuck yeah. Great tune. That's a great
What a
tune.
riff. Ah. I can't even tell you that song, the riff, the guitar playing, everything. Even the Anthrax version was awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Too, but
Yes, I agree with you on that.
it's like Parasite is like what a killer track. And it's a shame that Ace didn't get confident enough to sing until
know.
later on in his Kiss career.
Yeah, yeah. But just the dun, 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 and it's fucking so killer right before the solo. Oh, it's so goddamn good. I remember
Well,
when my friend got married. I think it might have been it was right before he was gonna get married. So me and another friend of ours took him out. Let's go out, blah blah blah. And we went to a bar that had a Kiss tribute band there. And we said to them, let's request a song. And me and my friend were like, we gotta have them play Parasite. We couldn't stand his fiance. Like, we gotta play Parasite. It fits her so perfectly. Fucking did it. Go, yeah, this is our friend Ed out there. Here you go, Parasite. Like, fucking nice. I don't think he got the joke, but me and my other friend are just dying. Like, this is great. There you go. Awesome. All
Yeah,
right.
I love that song, but I heard Anthrax's version before Kiss's. That's what made
Really?
me see when I got into Kiss. Revenge came out shortly after I got into listening to hard rock
Hmm.
and metal, so that was my starting point. Then I, you know, dabbled in the rest of the '80s stuff, but I hadn't gone back to the '70s yet. And
Okay.
I heard Anthrax cover that, and I'm like, fuck. And I went out and bought all, the rest of the catalog. So,
When did Attack of the Killer Bees come out? 91?
yeah,
oh,
I think so.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
I
about
think
that.
so.
Okay, yeah. So they had a few
I'm
covers
the
on that.
man. I'm the man.
Yeah. No, that's the one they did Bring the Noise with Public Enemy. It's just that whole video is just uncomfortable. It's like, come on, what are we doing here? What is this? Uh, all right, so Jason had for his number 9, Dark Light by the Elder. I think I played that one on my
Oh,
show.
yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
He didn't pick Nowhere to Run or no, what was it called? Never mind, I can't remember. The demo before. So they run to you, run something something.
Run, Forrest, run!
Hey, you're the Kiss expert here, bro.
Find it out and put it in there so I look
Yeah,
smart.
I'll put
Uh,
yeah.
but it's like they made him change it, right? Right. It was like an Ace demo that they had, and then they had to have another track for the Elder, so they made him rework all the lyrics and stuff to this concept that they were doing. But it's
Yeah,
like that's not the actual song. Yeah,
yeah. Well, all right. I'll look into it. I'll put it down there on the bottom somewhere.
yeah. You'll make me look smart.
Yeah, that's well.
That's why I appreciate you.
All right, Jay, your next one.
Oh, we'll go back to the solo stuff for this pick. Off of Trouble Walking, 5 Card Stud.
Nice. That's an
Really?
underrated album.
I never liked that album.
Really?
Trouble Walking, with a couple of exceptions, I love the whole album. So it's
Wow.
not the only one I have on this list from that album,
Mhm.
but it's a fucking full throttle kick ass song. I mean, if I remember right, Mark Ferrari of Keel has a co-writer. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah, it's a little bit more. I don't know if metallic is the right word to use to describe it, in my opinion, but it's got a little bit of an edge to it. Enough, in my opinion, where you can tell Ace didn't write it all by himself, but
Mhm.
fuck, it's the 80s, man. I mean, everybody had a co-writer somewhere.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
It's a difference.
Oh,
Nice.
absolutely. Trouble Walking was one of those albums. I think that was a really big, that was one of his bigger albums.
Yeah.
Scotty Rock, I know he loves that album. I never bought it. I never got into it. I don't know
Hmm.
why. I like the version of Hide Your Heart that's on there.
That's good. Yeah. I have a couple from that album on my honorables. So I don't think it made any of the. No, I didn't make any on my list though.
Well, then I'm glad to pick up the slack and make
There you
sure
go.
Good
There you
job,
go.
buddy. That's
All
why.
right.
That's why we got the right three people here.
That's right. There we go. We're all there to accentuate each other's strengths and fill in for each other's weaknesses. It's a
You
well-rounded
just
Right.
made us
party.
sound like we're a fucking menage a trois married couple. You
Why
know,
you got to go there with that, you perv? Yeah.
it's sleep deprivation, man. It's sleep deprivation.
Sure. Sleep deprivation. All right, Nate, your next one.
All right, we're going on to number 8. And number 8, I love that we're coming off of it because Jay just said he was talking about Metallica, and I feel like my number 8 feels like a little bit of Ace's version of like a Megadeth song. It's going to be Foxy and Free off of Anomaly. Opening track, Foxy and Free. If you listen to that riff, and it's like, it just sounds like that jigga 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 jigga. And it reminds me a little bit of Reckoning Day. You know,
Okay,
By
yeah,
Megadeth,
yeah. From
Megadeth,
Euthanasia.
the beginning of like Reckoning Day off of
Yep.
what was that
Euthanasia.
album called? Euthanasia. Yeah. And it's just it's got that feel, and then it just kicks in, and Ace sounds fantastic on this album. It's such a great opening track. I could have went with the second song, Outer Space, because it's like it's such a great song too.
Nice, yeah.
But Foxy and Free for me, that's the way that album opens, I just absolutely love that song. And
Nice.
it's got such a cool breakdown right before the solo, and then the solo comes in, and it's like, what do we want from Ace? We want his signature moves all the time. That's what I say. I don't want anything new. I need Ace doing his
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
and his da 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 da. Like it's all like structured.
It's
you know?
Ace. It's his own
Yeah,
style.
it's
You're
awesome.
right. You're right.
I love it.
What was his saying? He said, if I knew I'd be this influential on guitarist, I would have practiced more.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
That's the beauty about Ace's playing, along with a bunch of other guys, though. They're not the most technically gifted musician, but they got feel. They've got the shit you can't learn. That's
He never took a guitar lesson, man.
Yeah.
You know, Zach Wiles in that category to me. He's got and Slash. They've got feel. They've got what you can't fucking pick up a book and learn.
Yeah, exactly.
I just feel like Ace is so different because he can play like a single note solo, and it would be perfect. One note he could play because he'd bend the string different. He'd do like da 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 da, da, and it's like wah, 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 all on the same note, and it's so good. Da 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 da, da, wah, wah, wah. He didn't need to overcomplicate things.
That's
Yeah.
what is the beautiful thing about the guitar as a whole. It, I can't remember who it was played through Ed Van Halen's rig, and it did
Yeah.
not sound like it.
Nuno. That was
Sounded,
Nuno.
Nuno
yeah, it
did
was
that,
Nuno.
yeah.
He said he still sounded like himself, and then Ed played through his and well, sounded like him. The
Yeah.
you can have whatever gear you want, but a lot of the tone and a lot of your sound is in your hands. It's in you.
Yes, you're right. And I've seen, I mean, well, when you first play, all three of us have gone through this. When you first pick up an instrument, you got your idols and your heroes you try to play like. You got other people that you're listening to for the first time, different styles of music, and then you combine it all together and you come out with a style that's uniquely your own because you're your own individual. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
like you're not gonna go out, pick up a guitar, and then be Eddie Van Halen because you're not Eddie Van Halen. Just the way it
Exactly.
is. You could emulate the way another guitarist plays and try to sound like them, but you're not gonna be them. You're just not gonna be them. It's the way it is.
Right. But speaking of Ed, though, can you imagine the jam session going on somewhere between Ed, Ace, and Dime?
Oh my God.
Picture,
Oh my
just
God.
picture.
With Ozzy singing, Neil Peart is on
It,
drums,
or
switching
Vinnie
with
Paul,
John Bonham.
Vinnie Paul was a huge Kiss guy too. So
Yeah, oh my God. Wow. All right. That was you, Nate, right?
You betcha.
Yeah. My number eight, I have a lot of Kiss on mine, but I'm going with one of another one from the self-titled that Ace had a big part in writing. Cold Gin. What a fucking great song. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think it might be with you, Nate. That debut album has so many good goddamn songs off of it. Just it's an
They
amazing
played
record, actually.
80% of that on their last tour. Like
Yeah, because it's just great. So many good
every song is
songs.
great.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing, it's cold gin time again. You're like, fuck yeah, let's do this. But yeah,
And you
that's a
know, how many bands have covered that? And you look at Skid Row, right? Like Sebastian Bach loves that song. When did you see when they brought Ace up and he's playing it might be on Oh Say Can You Scream, right? Ace comes
yeah,
up and they
the
play
or no, it was Roadkill because the Pantera guys were out there too.
maybe. And
okay.
they did like Cold Gin. It was like so great. And I love Sebastian. He's like
He's a
such
huge
a
Kiss
massive
fan.
Kiss fan. That
Yeah.
was like what got me and him when we met each other. It was like he like just like loved my Kiss shirt and it was like instant chemistry. You know, rapport is built very quickly. And I got to hang out with him all night. And then it's like, speaking of which, let's go on a tangent here. Because I got to hang out with Brent Woods and I didn't realize. So what was it? Brent Woods. Look at Vince Neil's album. What was his second
Carved
album
in
called?
Stone.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't know
Brent
that was Brent Woods.
Brent played on Carved in Stone. Exposed was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Exposed sucks. Brent, I like Carved in Stone. I don't like
What are you
Exposed.
talking
Exposed
about?
is brutal.
Really? Well, thanks
Yeah.
for being on the basement. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Don't worry, I got an episode coming up. Check out Rocket Danger. We're gonna do an episode on what do we think about Vince Neil albums.
Hey,
Oh
dude,
shit.
if you want another guest on it, count me in because I like Vince's solo shit.
Yeah, I do
Oh
too.
man, I really like that Carved in Stone album. It's like awesome. And Brent Woods' guitar playing is awesome.
I agree.
Yeah.
I remember, oh my God, when the fuck was Superstorm standing? 2012. Sebastian Bach called in Eddie Trunk show. He lives in Jersey, and his house got flooded. It got all fucked up from the storm. And Bach was pissed because he had so much like Kiss stuff that he could not replace. And he's like,
Yes,
God damn,
yes.
fuck me. He's like, fuck this storm. I can't replace that Kiss sleeping bag. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, he was just pissed because he lost so much stuff in that storm where it's like, I can't get this stuff
Oh
anymore.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at hold on. I gotta put this on. I gotta find it. Da. Trying to get my phone working. Go ahead. I'll
All
come
right.
back to
Let
you.
me do Jason's then. He had Trouble Walking from Trouble Walking as his next one. There you go. Great minds. I do like
Look
that
at you
tune.
guys. You guys in trouble walking, hey?
Must
So
be
what about
that
Hide Your Heart? Let's talk about that. What do you guys think of that? There's like five different
I like.
versions.
Well, there's what Bonnie Tyler, Kiss, and Ace.
Molly Hatchet,
Oh,
I
that's
did
right.
not
Molly
know that.
Hatchet did that. That's
Ace
right.
Frehley, and then there's like Susan something, whatever. I don't know. There's like Tina something. There's like so many people who did that song.
Johnny, better run, better hide your heart. Better hold on tight. Better say your prayers, 'cause it's trouble tonight. When pride and love battle with desire. Better hide your heart, 'cause you're playing with fire. Hey, hey, hey.
For me, it'd be a toss up between Ace's version or Kiss's. They're
I
both
might be
fine.
I
with
love
you on
that
that.
song.
Yeah,
I think it's a
Great
great
song.
song.
It's amazing that so many people did the same song over and over. Who had the biggest hit with it though? Is the real question.
I think Kiss.
Did they?
Well, I think Kiss. So
Maybe,
here's the
yeah.
thing. Paul Stanley and Desmond Child wrote the song. I think they wanted it to be this massive smash. And when Kiss's version didn't get big enough, I think they just farmed it out to like everyone
To,
else to
to
try to.
whoever. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's got to make this a hit, and it never became a
Yeah.
hit.
Well, that's the same thing about does anybody really fall in love anymore? Bon Jovi wrote it with Desmond Child, but
Oh yeah.
Gene Roberts recorded it. Bon Jovi recorded it. I don't know if anybody else did.
Does anybody really give their heart to somebody? Does anybody really ever open that door?
I like Kane's version better than Bon Jovi's.
You find what you're looking for there, dude? Or...
Yeah, man. So I know because I was trying to get on. Look, I found a whole bunch of pictures, but I was like gonna show. Look at. Can you see a picture? Me and Sebastian here. Can you see that?
Cool. When's that from?
So that would have been um, probably about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he uh, he ended up playing a small club in Saskatoon, and then I went solo by myself. I'm like, I'm gonna go sit across the pub, across the street, and just sit there. And then first person who walks in was the drummer, who I can't remember the drummer's name at the time, but he walked in, and it's like we're talking an empty club, and I said, "Hey, great show." Start talking to him. He says, I never been to Canada before. I love IPAs. So we start talking about different beers. I introduce him to a beer. He loves it. We sit at a table. Brent Wood comes in next, sits down at the table, starts talking. I didn't even really know Brent Woods. I didn't know he was from Wildside. I didn't know any of this stuff. I knew he was playing with Sebastian. That's all I knew at the time. And he's telling me how much better of a guitar player he is than Dave the Snake, and he said like Scotty Hill sucks and he's the best, and he's like bragging like it was so funny.
Typical
Yeah.
guitarist.
Yeah. And
Those
then
fucking douchebags.
Sebastian walks in, and I was like, we're talking empty bar. There's literally like 10 people, and 3 or 4 of them are in the Sebastian's band, and one of them's me. It was crazy.
That's nuts.
I know, that's crazy.
How long
Yeah.
you hang out with him before? The whole night?
2 hours, probably.
Wow.
Yeah. We hung out. He drank a bunch of red wine, and we just talked
course
because
he
I had a
did.
Kiss shirt on, right? And he's like, "Oh, I love your Kiss shirt," and it's like it was awesome. It was like I'm just sitting there hanging out with the whole band. It was like insane.
That's nuts. Wow. That's cool. That's cool.
I didn't make it to work the next day.
Fuck no.
You just lost a couple points on that one. I mean, you still go to work drunk if you have to.
No, you gain points with me.
Well,
Fuck
I
work.
you know, man.
Man, this was too cool to miss. It was like the best.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with
And
that.
honestly, because I just showed pictures, the night before at the same club, I met this guy. I don't know if you can see that.
Who is that? I can't make it out.
Ed Sheeran.
Get out of here. That's okay. The same
So
night.
I got to hang out with Ed Sheeran the night before on a Friday and Sebastian on a Saturday. It was
Oh, it was a different
crazy.
night. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All star of the weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Hmm. Nice.
Sorry for the tangent.
No, it's all right. It's quite all right.
Edit it out.
I'd
Edit
say I
this
can,
out.
but why would I do that? It's a great story. It's a great fucking story. Actually, speaking of stories, I was watching on X, Eddie Trunk. He knows everybody, but he was friends with Ace. He was telling a story of how someone posted this, how at the end of his show, him and Ace said, let's walk back to the hotel, whatever. And on the way there, they were like, let's get a drink. And they stopped at a bar, and they had a Kiss cover band in there. And Ace is like, I don't want to go in. What are you doing? He's like, think of it. You walk in there, you're gonna blow these people's minds away if Ace fucking Frehley shows up. And again, finally convinced them, and they go in there, and they're kind of hanging out in the back. No one knew who they were. No one noticed. And what the hell song were they gonna do? It was one of the Aces songs. Shit, I can't remember what song it was. On the live album, they even introduced some Ace Frehley to sing the song, and I can't remember off the top of my head which one it was.
It's gotta be
And
shocking. Has to be
shocked me. That
shocking.
was it. Yeah, shocked me. And Eddie Trunk goes to Ace, you gotta go up there for this. You have to go up there for this. I don't know. And he's like, he had a few in him, a couple beers in him, decided to go up there during the solo, and the fucking band was like, what the fuck? Like, blown away by this. Just all of a sudden, because Ace really just shows up. He's like, no, you guys keep playing. You sound good. Like they had him let him do the solo and shit, and after that, he just left. Like, all right, we're out. And I'm like, fuck, like this, he made those people's night. Like all of a sudden, because after
It
that,
made their
everyone recognized
life.
him. Yeah, totally, totally. Just like all of a sudden, I couldn't imagine being in like a band covering something. All of a sudden, one of the guys just shows up. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck?
That
Man,
would you knew they were there. That would be some added fucking pressure.
That was the thing. No one knew he was there
Right, I
until he
get that.
walked on the stage. They are introducing Ace Frehley. He just walked up there. That's the real Ace Frehley. That's hilarious.
so I played in an Alice Cooper tribute band, and the band was playing at a club after an Alice Cooper gig, and
That's
the
what it
Alice
was for
Cooper
Ace. Yeah.
yeah, and the Alice Cooper band walked in like
That's fucking crazy.
after to watch the Alice Cooper tribute band. Like, do you want to know? Imagine the nerves that go on in someone's head when the actual band is there watching you.
Yeah. Now, did you knew beforehand before you went on stage?
No, like as they came in. No.
Oh shit! So you're already up there, fucking. Oh damn.
Oh yeah,
What instrument did you play in that band?
I play bass.
Okay, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We
it's
actually released an EP which was on Spotify and on Apple Music, but it got taken off. I don't know.
huh. That streaming shit's all messed up. Shit gets axed for some mysterious reason. All of a sudden, shit's gone. Makes no sense. What was the name of the band?
Caught in a Dream.
Okay, nice. All right.
Yeah, yeah. It was great.
Cool. All right, so we're at you, Jay, right?
I believe so.
You're
Yes.
7. Yeah, okay. All right.
Um, I'm gonna stick with Trouble Walking and his cover of Do Ya.
Oh, do you want my
That's a good
love?
one. That is a good one.
I like the original, but I like Ace's version.
Yeah, it's just he has a lot of good covers.
Yeah, he
He
does.
did a ton of
Yeah.
covers.
Yeah.
Until this list, I guess I hadn't really given it much thought. But when I was making this, I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to include any covers. And then I realized how many fucking covers he had and how many of them are really good. That
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's a weird one too. Like how many people, especially in the late 80s, like who knew ELO? You know, like it wasn't really a
right.
big band for people. When I was 17, I wasn't listening to Electric Light Orchestra. I wasn't doing it. But yeah, I thought there's a really good cover of that. I'm with you on that. All right, Nate, your next one.
All right. So on mine, only because I'll reiterate my rules in my own hand, is like I was like, I'm not gonna do any covers. I'm not gonna do any this. It's all gonna be kind of Ace. And I went with number 7 was off the 1978, the greatest solo album of all time, probably, as any Kiss fan would argue. And I went with Ozone
Ooh.
because Ozone is such a crazy tune. I remember the first time I heard it, it's got that alternating and
Yeah.
then it changes. It's like it does the 1-2 thing, and then it's just I'm the type of guy who likes getting high. My daughter, I play this song and she's like, she doesn't sing the words because she doesn't know the words, but she's just like, all day she's like, doo 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 doo
Singing it up.
doo. It's just like so funny. I love that song.
Nice, nice.
It's unique, it's different, and I honestly think it inspired probably a lot of what became the alternative grunge movement. It's got that
Mhm.
feel to it.
Okay. All right, my next one is also from the 78 solo album. I went with Snowblind.
Oh,
Fucking
great song!
great tune, gang. The damn, and oh, it's so goddamn good. I still don't know what the song is about, but but yeah, that's one of my favorites on that album. Yeah, right. No idea. No clue. Insert cocaine meme right here.
Because I
But yeah, great fucking song. I love that one.
awesome
I
song.
I like a lot of songs off that album, but none of them made my list.
You serious?
Hmm.
Mostly due to a conscious effort on my behalf. I figured there would be a few songs well represented. I wanted to make sure we spread the wealth.
Look at you
I like it.
doing things for the common good.
I could be nice occasionally. Well, kinda.
That's good because I like that we all took a little bit of a different approach, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
We haven't
Let me
had
go.
one overlap yet.
No,
No, we haven't. No, yeah, we did. Jay had trouble walking. And so did Jason.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let me go with Jason
Jason
too.
doesn't count. He likes the
He's not here.
Bombers.
Yeah, he's not. He likes what?
Winnipeg Bombers. Blue Bombers, like a football team. They
I don't
suck.
know. I don't know what that even means. I don't know what that means. Like American football or soccer? You guys
No, no.
call soccer
Canadian.
football over there? Canadian,
No, we're from
Canadian,
Canada, man.
Canadian soccer. Who came up with it? Americans, damn it. I don't care what you can have your goddamn moose on the field and fucking syrup in the end zone. Or the fuck you guys Canadians do?
I love syrup.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? All right, so Jason had In Your Face, a B-side from Psycho Circus. That's a good
Oh,
one.
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's Jason. He's got to get all deep and too cool for the room shit. That's him. All right. All right, Jay. All right, Jay, your next one.
um, sure, it's my turn. I did my 7. I don't think you guys did.
You're number
Yeah,
6, buddy.
you're number
Oh.
6. Yeah, my number 7 was Snowblind.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
keep up.
sleep
Jesus
deprivation.
Christ. What the hell?
My bad, fellas. Um, let's see. What should I go with? I'm gonna go with another Kiss song. It is off the debut. To me, Cold Gin was obvious. I knew someone would have it. That's why I didn't pick it.
Oh,
I went with Black Diamond.
oh,
Black
nice.
Diamond.
I mean, what a fucking great way to close the album. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Um, and the, to me, it's probably the heaviest song on that album. That chorus is definitely the chord progression. It's fucking heavy. I love it. I think Ace's solo on that song fucking rips the hell too.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good one.
Great
I'll, have to-
song.
I'll say
Honestly,
this. Go ahead, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say with this show and my show on Stationhead, download the app, tune in, shameless plug, and doing the Ace tribute show on that, I was like, see, I'm not a huge Kiss fan. I like 70s Kiss, and then after that, it's like, songs here and there I can listen to, but not really too deep. And same with Ace. Like Ace, I was like, I like a few of this stuff. But then putting this stuff together, I'm like, I like a way more stuff than I gave myself credit for. It's like, holy shit, there's a lot of good stuff here that I knew about but never thought about, that kind of thing. Or you're like, yeah, I kind of like it. And you go into it and you go, there's a lot of songs here I like by him I didn't think of, but that's just my take.
Videos like this, and some of the other stuff we've done, you kind of do a little bit of a dive through your music library or catalog, if you will, and you rediscover things you hadn't thought about in years.
Yeah.
It's a
I found that out a lot with my station head show. Because I'm constantly, you're going through deep tracks and you're looking at bands that no one knows about and the bands that weren't big, and you're just like, shit. I can't tell how many new bands I've discovered or discovered bands I didn't know back in the day just from that. Because you're constantly fucking looking at stuff. So it's like, yeah,
That's what I love.
2025, still discovering new music from 30 years ago plus.
That's what I love about your show though, because me coming from Canada, we didn't have access to all this music that was available probably a little more readily in the US.
Hmm.
And so hearing some of these stuff, like I never knew about bands like McQueen Street. I didn't know about Vane. I didn't know about even Lillian Axe. I didn't know about these bands. Like they were
Fuck.
nothing around here. And to now rediscover them and to be part of your channel. First off, I got to plug your channel too because it's awesome.
Thank you,
Every
sir.
Friday night. Tune
Thank you,
in. It's
sir.
fantastic.
Thank you.
The other thing I was going to say is because you said Black Diamond, Black Diamond was the last song I played on guitar before I came down tonight into my
Nice.
basement to be on
Nice.
your
To be
basement.
on your base. So there you go. Nice.
Yeah,
great
Awesome.
pick. Great pick for a send off to this video.
awesome song.
Nice. All right, Nate, what's your next one? Right.
Okay, so I went with another Ace song. I'm going with Breakout.
Ooh.
Breakout. It was on obviously Frehley's Comet album. I think it was the what? Might have been the second track, right?
Yes, I think you're right.
And so this is a song he was working on when he was with Kiss. That dan 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 dan. And Kiss turned it into the Eric Carr Jam, which
Yeah.
was released on Revenge, right? Eric Carr and Ace jamming out. But Breakout is a great song. This is the only song on my list that doesn't feature Ace on vocals, but
Okay.
it was a great song, and I just love that riff. I think it's fantastic. I'm so glad that I got to experience it. And then when Kiss put it out with hearing Eric Carr on the drums, I think that brings it to another level. Eric Carr was he was magnificent, you know.
Hmm.
And now both of them, R.I.P. boys. They're
I
up there jamming
know.
together. They're doing Breakout right now.
I my first concert was Kiss on the Hot in the Shade tour. And I want to say maybe it was a little over a year later he passed. It wasn't even that long. And then I
No.
think I saw Ace when they had their farewell tour, like in the late '90s, whatever the fuck year that was. You know, the
Farewell tour.
first of many farewell tours. Yeah,
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 no, so Ace, I think Ace only played on he played on the reunion tour and then the farewell tour, right? And then it
yeah,
was done.
yeah. Yep. All right, cool. My six. Another Kiss song. You already mentioned a different version of it. Probably my favorite Kiss song, "God of Thunder" from Destroyer. And the reason why I put this on there is because of Ace's solo. It's not over the top complex, but it's tasty as hell and works with the song. It is so goddamn good. He
I
just does
agree.
something with it where it's like it fits. It's a perfect fit. But again,
I
yeah,
agree.
it's another it's bad more badass because Gene is singing it, but that song is just fucking killer. So
Well, at
goddamn
least we have
good.
different versions of it on our respective lists, and we still don't have anything that's technically the same.
That's true. That is true. We're still there.
What do
Let
you
me
guys
go.
what do you guys think of the demo version?
I
I'm
haven't
not
heard it.
familiar with that. I haven't heard that either. Yeah.
So you'll have to listen to the demo version. I think there was a version on if you look at Creatures of the Night, the 40th anniversary, you can find the demo versions. And I think it's on there. I don't know. But it's Paul Stanley singing, right? And versus Gene. And it's the chorus is different, it's faster, and it's like it's you gotta listen to it. God of Thunder.
I can't
I
see. I
don't know if
can't
I would
see.
hear it
Can't,
after knowing that Paul sings.
yeah, I
I
can't
know,
see
you gotta
Paul
listen to
singing
it.
that. I
You gotta
just
listen
can't.
to it. The first time you won't like it, but give it a few listens, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. Because Paul wrote that song, right?
Yeah, and I get
Okay,
that,
so
but
I'll trust your judgment, and I will give it a listen. I
I'll
hope
check it
you
It's
out.
are.
No, I'll
quite a
check it
bit
out.
faster. It's quite a bit faster,
I,
and the chorus is completely different.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say without Gene singing it makes it sound badass, but that slower pace and tempo make it sound so killer too.
Oh yeah.
That's what I love about the song. And I always
It's way faster, and there's like the drums are like
yes, I can't.
like
I'll listen to it. I gotta check this out now, but it doesn't seem
it's
like
weird. The
yeah,
first
okay.
time you hear it, you'll be like, "What?" But then it grows on you.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Let's see. Jason had Talk to Me off Unmasked. Okay.
I was
That's
never
his,
a big fan of Ace's songs off Unmasked.
yeah. You can take it up with him. You guys can hash it out. All
That's
right,
right.
Jay, your next one.
Um, off Love Gun, shock me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do 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 do.
Of course.
That fucking riff is, I mean, it's the typical Ace riff. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. With a little bit of a sleazy content to it, in my opinion. If that was like a song that was released in the 80s, it'd be something you'd hear on a fucking strip. I mean,
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
it's got that vibe to it. And I mean, this is Kiss we're talking about, so we shouldn't really be surprised I drew that conclusion,
Yeah.
considering their exploits. All
Definitely. That is a great tune too.
It's
I think
the first time we heard Ace Frehley on vocals, man.
yeah. Yep.
I didn't even think about that when I put it on the list, but yeah, you're right.
There was like 7 albums in, and he never sang a song, right?
He never had confidence in himself singing. That was the
I know.
problem. Yeah, it wasn't until, like you said, 7 albums and finally. Yeah. All right, your next one, Nate. What you got?
All right, my number five. Five is going to his latest release, and it's going to the title track, 10,000 Volts.
That's a great tune.
That is a fantastic song. And when it came
Yeah.
out, I was like, this is exactly what I want from an Ace Frehley solo album. The
Yep.
sound quality was awesome. The production sounds great. The guitaring, that right at the beginning, and then just, oh, man. The song is fantastic. I
Yeah,
can't get enough. And I was gonna put "Fighting for Life," but then I thought 10,000 volts for me trumps that song. So that's going in my number five.
that's a good one. Like I said, I had that on my
What a
honorables.
fucking great song. It was a good welcome back to Ace Frehley, who was
Hmm.
kind
Yeah.
of, around, but recording wise, missing in action for a few years.
Yeah,
Great
that's
song.
right. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's a good one. Damn. Like I said, that's on my honorables. It's on my
I
honorables.
love everything about that album. First off, to the cover, the imagery, just the way they did everything. I thought the videos were great. It was
But it was
awesome.
also all Ace. It was like you didn't look at it and go, he's trying to do something different or make him what he's not. It's fucking
No.
Ace. You know, I was like, and he did it. It did it well on that album. I even said this on my tribute show. I referred to it as his latest album, and I was like, it's his last album. Fuck, we're not getting anything else from Ace anymore. Which is just, I was like, this that fucking sucks. The whole
Oh, I know.
concept just sucks. That's messed up. All right, my next one is off of Frehley's Comet. It's Rock Soldiers. Fucking great tune. And the reason why I put it on there when he says the devil's gonna play without an ace in his deck, and you're like, fuck yeah. Fuck yes.
He's gonna play without an ace in his deck.
That's so killer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was like, damn, fuck yeah, Ace. You tell him. You tell the devil to go suck a bag.
What a great fucking song. Great
It is
pick.
a great tune. It's so good. Rock soldiers come and rock soldiers go. Like, oh damn, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man, that song is so great. And even when he says he's like, Ace is back and he told you so, and then he's got the
Yes.
guitar that's like diddly 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 diddly, and he does that
Yep.
run down the neck, and it's just like this is what I want from Ace Frehley. Like,
Hmm.
and it's got this song is going to be on my list. It's coming up, but I gotta say, it's got that um, Devil Went Down in Georgia type feel. It's got that Crossroads type
But it's
motif
also
to it.
about him running from cops drunk driving. So it's got that personal side to it too. Almost
Yeah,
like him reflecting like I fucked up and holy shit.
it's
I'm
so
still
good.
around to put out an album. Holy crap. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love
It's a
that song.
great tune. Let me see what Jason had here. He had Rip It Out from Live One.
Of course.
Oh, that's a good one though. That's a good one.
How do you not have that song?
I
Great
know.
song.
Yeah, I'll be talking about it later. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Spoiler alert, kids.
Yeah,
All right,
they're
you're
all coming.
yeah, right. You're number four, Jay.
I'm gonna dip into a little Freely's comment. Calling to you.
Ooh. All
Nice.
right, all right.
Good song.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, there's a lot of great shit on that album, but I kind of gravitate towards some of the more deeper tracks
Hmm.
in a frequent basis, and that's a good example. Song's fucking awesome. I know, Into the Night, Rock Soldiers were the hits, if you will.
Yeah.
I think if,
Into the night.
That's a
I
great
think if
cover
Calling
too.
to You had
I
been
was gonna say
I
that's
released,
love
another
that song.
great cover.
it would
Yeah.
easily
Huh.
been a hit.
That's a good one. All right, Nate, what you got? The next one.
What are we talking? Number four? My number four is Rock Soldiers.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So I don't really have to talk too much about it because I already did.
Well, my number four, I'm not gonna talk too much about either because it was Shock Me off a Love Gun. The
Yes.
reason why I had
Much
it
for
on there,
our no repeat thing we had.
yeah, you know, I
It
got
went up
halfway
fucking
through
with
before
it.
we fucked that up. But I
Now
put it
we're
on there
just
because that was Ace's first song he sang on, so I was like, I gotta put that on there. And it's just a great tune. It's just a great tune.
what a solo though. That song has such a great solo. I gotta comment on that because not only was it his first time singing a track, but the solo is probably one of his most iconic. I look at five or six solos that really were amazing during his tenure with Kiss, and that is one of them for sure.
It's
I'd
it's
agree.
um He's got his signature sound all over that one. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What Jason have here? Wait. Yeah, Jason. He had Parasite with from Origins with Ace on vocals. Origins 1, sorry. The first one. All right, that was his. All right, Jay, you're number 3.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with off Space Invader. Give me a feeling.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know how familiar anybody is with that song. I mean, it wasn't exactly a hit. It's a fucking
No,
awesome. It is an awesome tune.
I'm with you on that.
Just like everything else that we're touching on. I mean, it's got his sound to it. You know what you're getting with Ace Frehley. There's not a huge amount of surprises in what he does once you become a fan of his. You kind of know what to expect. In a way, that's kind of an AC/DC trait in a way,
Okay.
where I mean, he has his wheelhouse, he stays in it, and this is one of those at the very top of that wheelhouse to me.
I had the title track on my honorables. So I like
Me
the way
too.
I like the way he says he came from distant galaxies.
He comes from distant galaxies.
to fit in the line. That's great. Yeah, that's a good one.
I did have that on my honorable mentions as well.
All right, what's your number? Where are we at now? 3? Number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah, shit.
So my number 3 is going to be the opening track off of 1978. It's going to be Rip It Out.
Nice.
Great song. What a banger. He opened with it probably at the majority of his concerts, right? Always playing it. It was a staple in his set list all the way up until the end. And just a great track. It was the first track off of the best debut album of the 1978 collection. Like, it is phenomenal.
I'll be talking about that one later. Another repeat right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It is a killer track. It is a killer
Yeah,
track.
that would be on my honorables actually. So it's
Nice. All right, my number 3 from Frehley's Comet might be my favorite song off of it. Something Moved. What a great tune. I always like that. Something Moved. It's out there.
What happened? I saw it. You saw what? I saw it.
So killer. I thought that was a single for the longest time, and I'm like, how wasn't that a single? But yeah, I love that tune. It's a great one.
really the sound on that first Frehley's Comet album. A lot of it has that commercial tinge to it.
Yes.
I mean, if you were looking for, possible singles, I think sonically any of it could have made the cut.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of great songs on there that probably should have. I mean, he didn't go wrong with what he picked because they were both, minor hits. But
Yeah.
maybe there should have been more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, let's see what Jason had. Where the fuck am I? He had Fractured Mirror from Ace Frehley's solo from 78 solo album.
He's putting on like guitar solos.
Yeah, I know. He requested that for my tribute show, and I'm like, fucking instrumental. Are you kidding me?
Instrumental guitar solos. Yeah, his number 2 and his number 1 are Fractured 2 and Fractured 3.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. The Fractured top 3.
Ah,
All right, Jay, what's your number 2?
Let's see here. Go with Trouble Walking again. Lost in Limbo this time.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. I thought I had that on my honorables. No, I didn't. That's a good one, though.
I already said Trouble Walking's one of my favorite albums. I think.
Look at Nate biting his tongue there.
Yeah. I mean, in this instance, America is right, Nate. Suck it up.
America Fuck yeah!
No,
Take that, America Junior.
I think Trouble Walking. I mean, I know there was its hits on there. I think it should have been as a whole, it should have gotten more recognition than what it ended up ultimately receiving.
I'm with you on that.
I know Nate's not with us on that, but that's all good. That's all good.
Well, and the thing is, albums, they come out at a certain point in your life. And at a certain
Right.
point in your life, when that album came out, I did not want that album or need to hear it or need to purchase it. So I was on a different path. And, so I feel like it's tainted in my mind because if I go back and I look at, okay, well, I can look at Spaceman, I can look at Anomaly, I can look at these other albums that I might have overlooked, but Trouble Walking for me is like, that's a Scotty Rock album. He can have it.
Oh, you're 47. Grow the fuck up and listen to
I'm
it.
50, man.
Where the fuck you are? That's right.
I mean, I get that perspective though. There's, albums from various bands where I was into something completely different at that time, and I just, missed that period or whatever. I never really had much ambition to go back and, connect the dots, so to speak.
I get that. No, I get that though. I get that. But it's like trying to think of any albums I would have felt that way. It's like you go back and you're
All of the
you're just
Kiss albums, man.
What's that?
All of the Kiss albums that I love.
But it's like you go back and go, well, shit, what the fuck was I thinking when I was 15? Stupid younger yourself. It's like, what was I missed out. Because it's just like, there's a few albums like, oh, fuck, why did I listen to this more often back in the day? Or why didn't
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it or whatever, You're number 2, Nate, right?
Number 2,
Go for
one
it.
of the greatest tracks. You know what? Alive 2 came out, and we had side 4, and we had 4 new tracks that were all super exciting. And Rocket Ride.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes.
That's my next one, too. I knew you were going to say that.
And we had the flange on the guitar. And it's like,
Fuck yeah.
oh, man. I play this song on the guitar all the time. My buddy Rick Thomas, he's recording a version right now. This is such a great fun tune to even just play on the guitar. My wife must be sick of me playing it because every time I pick up an acoustic, I'm always playing Rocket Ride. It's just one of those songs. It's just so fun to play, and it was such a great song. And now here's trivia: Ace didn't write this song. This is a Paul Stanley song, but Ace sang it on that album. But still, it's such a great song. It had to be my number 2. I love it. Love it.
I'm with you. It's a great tune. And it's my number 2 as well. But I forgot about this song when I put the tribute show together, and someone requested it, and I was like, oh fuck, how'd I forget that one? You're right. It's such a great tune. And I told this story on the show where I used to date a bartender. Late 90s. Yeah, late 90s.
What was his name?
Nate. And and it was a local dive bar. It wasn't exactly the most highest established place. And people would throw on that song on the jukebox, and my girlfriend would always sing along to the chorus. Baby wants some crack. Baby wants some crack. She wants a rock this size. She wants a rock this size. And she would sing this as she's serving drinks and shit. That's hilarious. But ever since then, this song is fucking great. It's so
You're just
great.
like,
yeah, exactly.
Keep singing, baby. Keep singing.
I smoke rocks.
She wants a rock this size. All right, let me go to Jason's second one here. Fire and Water from what's that from?
Oh, yeah. That was Origins. Paul Stanley was singing.
And Jason just put that fucking solo. So I guess he likes the solo. All right, our number ones.
Number one.
Number one coming in. Number one.
Well, this one I did have put in a specific place. Might be my favorite solo that he's ever recorded. Come on and love me.
Nice.
Love that
song
song.
is fucking badass, and that solo, Jesus Christ, it just rips. I mean, it's almost goosebump worthy in my opinion. So,
All right.
yeah, that's my
Nice.
definite number one.
Nice.
Great song.
All right,
I
Nate.
used
You're
to,
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say when I was playing in my Alice Cooper tribute band, because I talked about it earlier, we used to open for ourselves. We'd do one set of cover songs and then two sets of Alice Cooper, because nobody can handle three sets of Alice Cooper, you know? So
Hey, that'd be kind of cool in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's
you're gonna go see an Alice Cooper cover band. You better be able to take three sets of Alice Cooper.
well, in our opening uh set list, we played Come On and Love Me. It was a common staple. So
Nice.
gotta go with
Nice.
that. Nice.
All right, what's your number one, Nate?
My number one is gonna be Shock Me.
Nice. All right.
It's got to be. You know, the one thing I will say about it that I haven't already said is, you know, the song's good when Buck Cherry can steal it in 1999 and play the exact same guitar riff and come up with a hit song. Like,
Yeah.
that's how good Shock Me is.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
it is pretty fucking close to Lit Up, isn't it?
It's exactly guitar.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the difference? The whole structure is the same.
Yeah.
Remember the Milli Vanilli thing? If one note's different, it's a different song. So that's
Yeah.
why I.
No,
that's
it
why I
wasn't
say
Milli
it's pretty
Vanilli. That was
damn
Vanilla.
close, isn't it?
Wait, didn't Vanilla Ice say that? Not
That was
Milli
Vanilla
Vanilli?
Ice.
Yeah.
Because it
It's
went,
doon 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 doon
Queen.
doon. Mine goes doon 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 doon. Like, you dick, shut up.
We sampled them from him, but it's not the same bass line. Like it goes ding 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 diggy ding ding, ding 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 diggy ding ding, ding ding ding. That's the way theirs goes. Ours goes ding 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 diggy ding ding, ding 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 diggy ding ding. That little bitty change. It's not the same.
That's right. That was
yeah,
Vanilla.
there was the
Fuck
one
out.
note that he took out, right?
Yeah, right. But I
Yeah,
heard he owns.
it's a different song, fellas. It's not the same song.
Okay, I don't know if the Vanilla Ice defense would hold up in court, but okay. But I think he bought the rights to that
if there's a
song.
problem, he'll solve it.
I
right?
love Vanilla Ice. I met Vanilla Ice in Vegas.
Vanilla
No
Ice is
shit.
fucking awesome, man.
What are you
I-
serving
actually-
coffee?
No, I met him at the airport. We were getting on a flight together.
Okay, that's hilarious. Oh, Vanilla Ice.
And he's way shorter than I thought he was. He only came up to about here on me. I was like,
Really?
oh my God. I'm way taller than Vanilla Ice.
No shit. Huh. Interesting.
You know, when you see people on TV and you think they're like way bigger than they probably are, and then you meet them in
Yeah.
person, you're like, holy shit. You're like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, I have someone in mind for that one.
There's like I can easily hang you off a balcony, you short bastard. All right, so it's my number one, right?
Do it, buddy.
It's been mentioned. It's a killer tune from Ace's 78 solo album, Rip It Out. The day after he died, when I was driving home from work, I must have listened to that 7 or 8 times in the car. That chorus alone, rip it out, take my heart. Oh, it's so goddamn good. Oh, yeah, that
Such a
was
great song.
Yeah, it had to be my number one. Let's see what Jason had for his number one. He had Rock Soldiers from Frehley's Comet.
Absolutely. You know what? All great songs.
Yeah.
I had a really hard time with this one. I don't know how you guys dealt with it, and everybody deals things different. This was probably the hardest celebrity passing that I've ever experienced in my life.
For me, it was Eddie Van Halen. So Van Halen's my favorite band.
For me, it was Dimebag.
Dimebag, yeah.
I mean,
That's That's the thing. We all got our favorite bands, and you lose someone, yeah, of course it's gonna hit you harder.
Right. I
Of
mean,
course.
I've always appreciated Ace's playing. As a teenager, I played a hell of a lot of Kiss songs, 70s and 80s. So, um, he was one of the more original players that I gravitated towards when I started to play. But as time and years progressed, I became much more like Dime was huge to me. Zach Wilde is huge to me. Um, Dave Mustaine, Kerry King. I mean, a lot of guys that are heavier. And then, also like Reb Beach. I'm a
Mm,
huge, huge fan of his and very inspired by him. And I wasn't as a teenager. So, I got that part of Ace's sensibilities in my playing style. Not as prevalent as it used to be, maybe, but goddamn, he had a. I mean, if you inspire a generation of guitar
yeah.
players, there's something about you that's unique and awesome, and that was Ace.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You don't really think about how many, especially in a genre we always talk about, how many people he influenced to play. Nice. Is that original from 78?
Yeah, man. Look at
Nice.
it's got the it's a different version. This is the Casablanca version.
Oh, okay.
So the cassette actually has this with the black,
Look at
which is
that.
super cool. The white cassette with the black. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
another thing about you know Ace's playing, he's got a groove and a real swagger to
yeah,
his rhythm chops. I mean, just trying to get lock into his timing on something like God of Thunder. The song is incredibly simple to play, but to make it sound good, like he made it sound. I mean, you gotta feel, you gotta have that feel, and that's what I learned a lot from his playing. Feel and go with it. I mean,
yeah.
who cares if it's exactly technically precise? It sounds good and it feels right. Fucking rock and roll, baby.
There you go. There you go. Would you guys have honorables? Any honorables you want to mention?
Honorable wise, you guys pretty much touched bases on that. I think the only thing I had that hasn't been mentioned by somebody is Into the Night. But
Okay. All right. Nate, how about your honorables?
I did have Into the Night on there, which was an honorable. Save Your Love off of Dynasty would have been an honorable for me. That pretty was close to making my list just because it's such a great song on Dynasty and so many people absolutely love that song. But yeah, it got cut.
Yeah. My honorables, Into the Void, and you had Nate from Psycho Circus. I had Into the Night as well on my honorables. Cherry Medicine from 10,000 Volts. Like I said before, I love the pop metal sound from an Ace song. Space Invader from Space Invader. Trouble Walking, the title track. Shock Full of Rock from Trouble. A Shot Full of Rock from Trouble Walking. I think that's a killer tune. And I was gonna put it on my top 10, but Ace did such a great job at it. New York Groove from his solo album 78.
Oh, what a great song. And
Yeah.
I didn't include any covers, but Ace did amazing covers. And New
Yeah.
York Groove is one of those staples that people don't even realize that it was someone else's song. And
Yeah.
that's how good the cover is, right?
well,
I
Like,
that's
remember back in the day, there was a radio station in New York. It was WNEW 102.7. And they decided to change formats. And Eddie Trunk had a show on Friday nights on that station and gone now you're not on there. I don't remember if it was the very next week or a couple weeks later. It's pretty quick. He's on Q1043 now and he's still there. He was put on that and he opened up his show with that version, Ace's version of that song. Cause yeah, he's broadcasting out of New York. And it's like I'm like, that's a perfect way to have a return show a couple weeks later in the same city. But yeah, that is a great cover. I do like that one.
And baby, you better believe I'm back, back in the New York.
yeah.
great song.
I was going to say was, you're right. That's how good it is. If you don't know it's covered, to me, that's in the same category as Judas Priest doing the Green Man Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
I had no fucking. I bet I've listened to that song for 15 years before I knew it was a fucking cover song.
Mm-hmm.
No clue.
Yeah, guys, thanks for being on for this, sad occasion. But at least we got to celebrate the music that Ace produced for us. Why don't you guys, Jay, why don't you tell us where the folks can find you and where you're at?
Find me on Facebook. Find me on X. Find me on Instagram. Find me anywhere that I'm not asleep, which doesn't really happen right now. But
even driving?
that's the struggle is real occasionally, okay? But thanks for having me on for this, man.
You're welcome. Thank you for being on. Nate, your second time here in the basement. Let's tell the fine folks where they can find you and all your awesome stuff.
First off, I gotta say thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. I always am excited to be here, and what a great show. You can find me on YouTube. Obviously, Rock and Danger is where you can find us. Rock N Danger, like the N.
I'll put it up there.
Just so people don't get confused. And you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and X and everything else. So follow us, like us, share us, and yeah, we're talking all things music.
Nice. Go through my shit real quick. Find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at HB Basement. Always talking music there. And download the Station Head app and listen to deep hair metal tracks every Friday night, 8:30 Eastern. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I mean, this show wouldn't be what it is without you guys. Guys like you showing up all the time for reasons. No, I'm kidding. But no, I totally appreciate it, though. Let me go through my usual YouTube bullshit. If you guys got any comments, we'll start with that. Any Ace songs that we missed that you like? Maybe you have your own list of Ace songs. Put it down there in the comments. And the usual YouTube crap. Like, subscribe, share, ring that bell, follow, ring that bell, or go to hell. And until the next time, keep your hair high and your metal horns even higher. Take care.
Kiss, each 12.5-inch figure sold separately by Mego.
Brian, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know, really.